Hello everyone, welcome to my video, and this is the Night Tower, and I would like to share my thoughts and my reactions about Devil May Cry 5, which has been released June 10, and my time is June 11, and I'm so glad that I saw the post of one of my friends in Facebook, and then I go ahead and just watch the trailer, and it was quite well, but but the first time I watched that video, I mean that trailer of the DMC5, is that I was so like thoughts of like, is this a continuation of DMC2, like DMC reboot? And I got a thoughts about that because as far as I could see that the looks, the guy in the van, which is turned out to be Nero, kind of looks like Dante from DMC reboot. So I can't blame myself if I have a thoughts about it that this is like a continuation of DMC, but since it is Devil May Cry 5, so I have no worries about it. There's just a certain changes, just like Nero. Yeah, he has short hair. The clothes, it's kind of a little bit changed in terms of colors, but I'm so glad that I saw Blue Rose and his Excalibur sword, which has an exceed charge. So I was so amazed. I'm still amazed, and I'm so glad that Nier is back in action. And I don't have no idea. I have no idea who that girl is, but pretty much it has a big contribution to Nero's journey and his actions. So I'll just leave it that way. And as I keep on watching the video, I noticed that his right arm, which his devil's arm, has not been used for a while because he's using a machine like an alternative devil's arm. And the first time I took a glimpse of it, and I was like, oh no, there was a certain change of Nero, not just in the short hair, not just in the clothes, but also his right arm. So I kept on questioning that. I kept on questioning as I watched those part where he's using his mechanical devil's arm. I got a question about what happened to his devil's arm until I saw one of the no, one of the scene where someone or a certain person who removed Nero's devil's arm, and it's kind of have a big reason why he's using a mechanical devil's arm instead, because he lost his devil's arm, so therefore he cannot use a devil trigger. So all right, but you know so far the move set, there's a little bit glimpse of the little bit gameplay on DMC5 in the trailer. Um, the move set of the Nero's move set is pretty much the same way back in DMC4. I don't know if there will be an additional move set for Nero because I'll be expecting for certain changes that might been put it up in the new game, and just looking forward to it. But pretty much as far as I could see, the move set that Nero has is pretty much the same as what the DMC4 Nero has. So all the basic moves and even the Blue Rose contribution. But as for the mechanical Devil's Arm, it's gonna have a big difference because you can see in the video that there's some kind of a time lapse, time power, it gets slow mo. There's a snippet part of it. Just watch the video, just replay, keep on replaying, and you can see it. You can see what I mean. Now, on the last part of the video in the trailer is that I've got so hyped that I've seen Dante once again. I'm so hyped, but there's a little bit changes on his looks because in the last part of the trailer, he's kind of like in the age of 40, or maybe in the age or in the middle age, because the way I see it, because it has a white beard and it's kind of a little bit much more mature, like more old looking, but not really in the age of 50 or 60. But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how old is he in that sequel. What matters is that I finally saw Dante, and I'm so glad that he's there. You know, in Nero's journey on his action, Dante will be there, and perhaps it will be have a much contribution that Dante could give for Nero. That's pretty much awesome about it. So right now, that was my reaction. So my thoughts and everything on the video, the trailer was quite well. At first, I was disappointed, but later on, I got the gist of the trailer, and it was quite go well, and nothing to worry about the storyline or maybe the looks and everything was quite well. Now here is my theory about what will happen. I mean, not really what will happen, but merely like what I've seen, what I've observed in the trailer so far. But we'll be more focusing on Nero's Devil's Arm because Devil's Arm is Nero's Devil's Arm is kind of big question. But what happened to Devil's Arm? What I mean, what happened? How how Nero can find it? But here it is. But here is the main focus about Nero's Devil's Arm because if you are going to recap GMC4, um, you can remember about the Yamato sword, and it has already been put to Nero's Devil's Arm for power up, just to improve his Devil's Trigger. And why I connected it about it? Because pretty much that person who removed Nero's Devil's Arm is Vergil. Why I say it's Vergil? If you are going to play, or if you are going to remember, or have you played like special edition on the MC4? You could see the near Virgil's, Virgil's cloak, his clothes, all that. But in the trailer in the DMC5, you could see that it has the same cloth that Virgil has. Not really the blue ones, but the cloak that he was using to cover his up, to cover his identity or maybe to cover himself. And you could see in the trailer there that his boots, the person's boots, is pretty much the same as Virgil. If you are going to take a look on the Google Map, no, 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 I'm sorry, not a Google Map. Sorry about that, I get slept on that. If you are going to look in the Google images, if you're going to search about Virgil, you can observe Virgil's boots that has a pretty much the same as the person's boots in the trailer has. But we're not really sure about it because the way I say it, it's pretty much mystery for me. But I I have a guess on it, and my cousin has the thoughts that the person who removed Nero's Devil's Arm is Virgil. So there will be like a second coming of Virgil. He'll be back. Pretty much in DMC5, we will able to see Virgil once again. Like not in in the style of the special edition of DMC4 where it's just an extra character, but this time perhaps or hoping that in DMC5 Virgil will be part of the story. Now the second one is that um I heard one of the reaction video about the DMC5 where he has a friend with a noise in the background, and then he shared about something about the Yamato sword is the key to open the Helm's Gate. Pretty much, I can remember it, or I can connected it to what happened to DMC reboot, where Virgil using his Yamato to close the Helm's Gate, and perhaps in the DMC5 there will be some kind of a Helm's Gate. And this person who got Nero's Devil's Arm is pretty much he's gonna use it to open the Helm's Gate. Not really sure about that, but pretty much it has a big chances that it might happen. So these two reasons can be happen. Either of these two can be happen in the story in the DMC5, and we will be looking forward to it, and we will see about it. I mean, this is my guess. This is one of the ideas, my thoughts, my theory about it. Because the way I see it, it pretty much Virgil will come back. I got a full of hopes on that, but if Virgil will not come back, then perhaps other people or other group or maybe a new enemy will take the power of Nero's, Nero's devil trigger. So yeah, pretty much. So this that's all about it. So that was my reaction on the video and the trailer and my theories about what will happen or what will be the story, what will be the storyline about Nero's Devil's Arm. So we will see about it. And then I hope I could be able to, I'll be able to have a chance to play that game. There's because yeah, it's kind of exclusive for Xbox, and I don't have Xbox because I'm a PC player. So I only have a PC and don't have a console much. But looking forward, if there is a PC version of DMC5, then why not? Let's play about it. And then pretty much we will see the story. So that's all about guys, and thank you for watching on this video, and thank you for listening to my thoughts and my reactions about it. So here's the Night Tower. Stay awesome guys, and we'll see you to my another video. Bye.